Good evening and welcome to the Helsinki News British edition.
Thanks.
Well, I think these Nuclear Blasts have been a label that we've been aware of for a long time. They're as old as we are. You know what I mean? We both started out around the same sort of time, and there's been a couple of periods in the past where it's almost happened as well, but this time, I don't know, it felt perfectly the right time to do it, you know. And I'm amazed how much the roster is expanding constantly, you know. They really are a juggernaut. Everyone's been lovely so far anyway, so it's been really nice. Most importantly. Do you know what? The thing is, because we're so long in the tooth, venerable act, I think people generally trust us to a certain degree, which is we've had that ever since, you know. Peaceful were the same, Music for Nations were the same. EMI, they were. Do you know what they were? When we gave them the master for host, they went, we expected something heavier. But that was the only time really we've been questioned on that. But everyone else has pretty much trusted us over the years to get on with it. So we have a mutual respect for each other, and that works great for us. I mean, they're very good. You know, they're very proactive in promoting the album as well, which is obviously essential these days, and you know, they just sort of let us have the freedom to do what we do, you know. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's quite essential really, 'cause I mean, we had a problem when we released Believe in Nothing, which also happened to be on EMI. It wasn't their fault. We finished the album, we were due to bring it out in September, then it got delayed because they were getting it remixed, and then they decided to bring it out in February, but some of the CDs had already gone out to journalists, and a journalist in Spain put it on the internet. That was just literally the start of the whole the whole problem with that. But so it's a very good system. I think the fact that they are watermarked, I think it's very good. You know, I also get some stuff through Holics and, you know, etc. myself, so yeah, I'm very aware that they're for me only, kind of thing. But I think it's a great first step in combating illegal downloading. I think a lot of aspects of our life we like the quick fix. It's like the TV dinner, you know what I mean. There's a lot of that about. People are increasingly busy, working longer hours, and they need their pleasure fixes in quicker doses. But also, on the other hand, you know, now vinyl, and I've even seen cassettes. I saw a young blues rock band in a pub in London, and they were selling cassettes. You know, so I mean, vinyl's obviously become very popular of late again, which is great to see, because I used to get super excited when I was a kid. Sort of go into town on the bus, or queue up in the morning before school, get the vinyl, you know. And then going home, you've got a piece of art, you know, 12-inch by 12-inch piece of art. Whereas on a download or even on a CD, it's not really enough to look at. And you know, people like Iron Maiden used to do the thing where Derek Riggs would always hide loads of different features in there. But you know, that's almost lost when you're on a download. Reading the lyrics, excited and stuff like that. You know, I love that. It's a very romantic time for music, and I like the fact that it's coming back. You know. It's like atomic bomb. I haven't been sent one. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I haven't been sent one yet. Come on, office, sort me out. That's not Nuclear Blast. That's my office. But yeah, no, it's. I've seen it. Sometimes the first time I see them is when you're signing it for somebody. And it's like, oh, this is what it looks like. Because sometimes when I get them, I don't open them. So I keep everything the band's ever released. I've got every pass we've ever had. You know, I've got a ticket from the first ever concert we ever did. So I like to save everything. So when I get these box sets, I never open them. I'll just put them in a secret place, out of the way. You know. To be honest, very little of it. Some of it gets done on the road, but Greg's always been very much. He likes He does a little. Actually, he does do a little bit on the road now, but he likes to be like, you finish a tour, then you go home, and then it's like a different space and a better environment for it. Because a lot of the time you're in a dressing room, it's full of people, there's noise, you can't always concentrate. So, I mean, that's been the case always, really. And I kind of like that because it means you've got very definite time periods for what you're doing. And I mean, I think the last song written for The Plague Within was Beneath Broken Earth, and Greg only wrote it about 3 weeks or 2 weeks before I went in the studio. And I was like, oh man, this is brilliant. I'm a total sucker Doom fan like Greg is. And then it's like, when we've been playing it live, it's such a great song to play live. I mean, it's funny playing it in 38-degree sunshine, because it's the total anti-summer hit, really, but it still has that gravitas about it. And I think loving the sort of the doom element as sort of, and playing it live has sort of washed into how Medusa started coming together, I think, very much. The first half of that song was actually written in 1988. Well, the first few riffs were, from what we can remember, there's like a live tape of it and stuff, but yeah, it was written in sort of 80, no, it might have been 89 it was written. So half of that song is from 1989, but the rest of it is all brand new. But I mean, it's very much a very gritty, earthy, dirty sound, plenty of fuzz, which is probably where that sort of links in with that. It's more trying to make more of an old school sound, really. We tried out a whole bunch of pedals. One of the amps I think we used was like a 1970 amp as well. So Gomez is very good with he had a couple of really nice old amps that we used, and then Greg brought a load of pedals as well. This guy's been making some fuzz pedals for us. So. But yeah, no, it just made a really earthy sound, you know. Yeah, no, it's very, very. It's a really cool sound. We just wanted to try something a little different sounding, really.